What's up, everybody? It's Kyle from Newell Strength and Unlocking Your Inner Strength, located in Western New Jersey, Hillsborough, New Jersey. So I want to go over another patellar tendon rupture video. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I've ruptured both patellar tendons, and they weren't avulsion fractures. The tendons actually ripped in half vertically and horizontally, in addition to 5 other ligaments and structures within each knee. They happened about 2 years apart, playing basketball both times. I wrote a book on it. Volume 2 will be out in 2 months. I've been working on that for a while. It's going to be all the stuff from the old one and a bunch of new stuff based on your questions. I already have about 100 questions stored up. So if you have any questions on knee injuries, post them below or shoot me an email at kyle@newellstrength.com, and I'll include them in the book. So I recently thought I had a bucket handle tear of my right meniscus and possible ACL tear, that's what it was presenting like. That's what my surgeon thought. Wasn't a huge deal. It was more of a nuisance to me. I was still working out and whatnot. Turns out what I had was a popliteal cyst, so it's called a Baker cyst, and you'll get that after trauma to the knee. It's on the popliteal tendon, which sits behind the knee. The reason I'm telling you this is the Baker cyst ruptured. I had a 5-centimeter cyst that ruptured, filled up my whole joint with fluid and pus. So it was presenting like a bucket handle tear of the meniscus, meaning I couldn't bend my leg very much and I couldn't lock it out. And the stability wasn't there, and a lot of swelling. So we drained it yesterday, took out 40 cc's of pus. I had pretty good relief already. So that's something to watch for. Now, if you get a Baker cyst, I know I have one on my other knee, or a popliteal tendon cyst, when you feel it getting tight back there, massage it, rub it counterclockwise. That's going to get the fluid out of there, all right? Or you risk rupturing it like I did. It's again not a big deal. Dodged a bullet in kind of a way, just because my wife is due with baby number 2 any day now. The last thing I want to tell you, a lot of you have fear when it comes to returning from your knee injury, whether it's an ACL or patellar tendon rupture. Most people don't get a MRI after they've had a patellar tendon rupture repaired. I had to get one on my right knee about 6 days ago. Going over the findings with Dr. Getcher yesterday, it was really cool because that patellar tendon is twice the size of a normal human's patellar tendon. Twice the thickness, which means it's twice as strong. Pretty cool stuff. So that could be due to the protocol that I outlined in the book. Could be due to the fact that we sutured on platelet plasmas right onto the tendon when we did both surgeries. Something that me and him had talked about and we did experimentally. But being that he says it normally heals thicker, I don't know if it's normally 2 times thicker, your chance of re-rupturing the same tendon is almost nil. Yes, it can happen, but get that thought out of your head, because you aren't recovered from an injury until you're over it mentally. You can get the patellar tendon rupture manual, how to recover in record time, with the link below. Keep an eye out for book number 2, volume number 2, which is going to cover joints throughout the entire body. Focus on knees, but how to get out of joint pain with anything, any joint in the body. And if you like this channel, just hit the subscribe button below. Check out the podcast, Unlocking Your Inner Strength. I'll be back next week.